Hey guys, how we doing? Welcome back to another episode, and in this video I'm going to show you more shit that I've gotten off of eBay in the past, God knows, like the past month or so. Basically all this stuff is, well yeah, it's pretty much the past month. I've kind of been collecting, I'll say a month and a half maybe. I haven't done an episode for a while for a couple of reasons. I haven't been that well. I was off work with flu, so that's I'm still kind of recovering from that. I still have quite a bad throat, still quite a bad cough, so if I cough during this video I apologise. And yeah, I've just been really busy with work, so I haven't really had the time. But now that I'm going to try and make time to do this, so this is the first of those little videos that I'm doing for you now. So in the meantime, I hope everybody's well. But yeah, let's get stuck in. So in no particular order, I've got quite a few things to here today. I've got Sega Master System, I've got music CDs, DVDs, I've got PS1, PS4, the Wii, Wii-U, Game Boy, and PS Vita, which I'm going to show you first because I don't actually have a PS Vita yet, but I saw this for a couple of pounds. Literally a couple of pounds, and I thought, you know what, I've got to pick it up. And that is Mortal Kombat. It's Mortal Kombat 9 on the PS Vita. Very first PS Vita game on my channel. I do intend on picking a Vita up at some point when I can find one cheap. I don't want to pay like £80, £90 for one. I want to get one cheaper than that. So I'm going to wait a little while. But yeah, the fucking cartridge is the cutest little thing I've ever seen in my life. I mean, that is adorable. Look at the size of that. I know DS carts are small, but that is smaller than that. That's smaller than a DS one, so that's awesome. A little bit more compact, a lot easier to lose, I would imagine. So that little guy is going to stay there, and I can't believe the whole game is on that, but yeah. Mortal Kombat 9, the PS Vita. Now, the reason I got the PS Vita one is obviously Mortal Kombat Collector, and there's an extra... well, no, there's 150 new challenge tower missions, and there's a new character in that tower challenge called Tremor. He's in this game, and you can fight him. You can't play as him, but you can fight him, I think. So that's why I wanted to get it. Very excited about this character when I heard about him the first time. Of course, he's in Mortal Kombat XL, or XXL, whatever one you want to go for. He's in that as a downloadable character, or he's included in XL. But yeah, I just really wanted to get that one, so that worked out as like about £4, I think it was. So not arguing with that in the slightest, so that's pretty cool. Right. Yeah. Much needed breather there. One game in, I'm needing a break already. Fucking hell. Right. Let's stay on the theme of PlayStation. So I'll go PS1. I picked up a PS1 game off of eBay for £7.50 something. It was a weird price. I think it was like 53 or something. I don't know why. It was a late night thing. I was on eBay. I was just looking at this, and I put in a bid on it, and I won it. And I went through a bit of a Tekken phase. Now, I absolutely adore Tekken to bits. My favourite game is Tekken 3, but this is Tekken 1, and it's the card box. I have one for Mortal Kombat 3 as well, but there's also one for Tekken, so I picked that up. Though I did have this before, but it was damaged. It was really klooky in the corners. It was torn in one of the corners, so decided to get a better condition one. This is a fantastic condition, really pleased to have it. So we open up the box. We've got the disc that keeps coming off the spindle, and the really thick ass manual. But yeah, the disc itself's in good nick. If you look at the spindle there, it's really small teeth. I don't know if you can really get that, but it's really small for holding the disc. It just fits the disc and no more. The disc has got scratches, but you know, it does work. I have tested it. So yeah, so a couple of quid for Tekken 1. I've had like 3 different versions of Tekken 1 now, but this one's going to be the one that'll stick. So yeah, I love this game. The music is really fucking... Oh, what's the word? The music's really... It creeps me out a bit. it's... That's the old phone going off. What's that? The missus. But yeah, the music creeps me out a bit. I don't know why. It just takes me back to old memories of getting my ass absolutely handed to me by Paul or King in this game. But yeah, I absolutely love Tekken now. Going back and playing it, it gets harder with age. I swear these games get harder with age. I don't know what it was when you were a kid, but these games were fucking easy when you were a kid. Now, no. Even Tekken 3 is fucking hard. And I could fucking ace that game and no problem back in the day. But yeah, Tekken, going a little off topic, great game. And it's nice to have that in the collection, so I'll probably get rid of my copy soon enough. But yeah, it's just nice to have a really good condition copy of that, so that's good. Right, moving on to PS4. I showed you Mortal Kombat 9 for the PS Vita. I also have Mortal Kombat XL for the PS4. A lot of you guys will be saying, well, you've already got Mortal Kombat X, why are you bothering getting that? Yes, I've got Mortal Kombat X, but I'm a Mortal Kombat collector, and I decided not to download any of the new characters from Mortal Kombat X, because I kind of had a fucking feeling this was going to happen. So when this was announced, I was justified. I was a little annoyed I had the game anyway, but I really wanted to play it. So it gave me a bit of a head start with some of the characters' moves, and of course, now I can use them in Mortal Kombat XL and get to know the new characters as well. The only thing I'm not happy about with the new Mortal Kombat games is, of course, the introduction of fucking Alien, Predator, Leatherface, Jason, and fucking God knows who else. I can't even fucking think. I know Goro's in it, that's fine. The Mortal Kombat characters, I've got no problem with that, but introducing new franchise characters really fucking annoys me, and I don't think they fit in a Mortal Kombat game. I wasn't a fan of Freddy Krueger in Mortal Kombat 9. That really fucking killed that game for me, if I'm being honest with you. But yeah, I got no say in it whatsoever. If I did, they wouldn't be in here. That's for damn sure. I don't know why they're including them either, but never mind. But yeah, anyway, Mortal Kombat XL, nice to have anyway, and I'll see what they're like, see if they're any good, but I'm going to use them to practice fucking fatalities on, because I don't fucking like them. But I got that, pre-ordered that, off of Zavi, and it came a week after release. Zavi are fucking horrible. Don't use them if you're pre-ordering games, because they always come after release date. They never come before or on. It's either a day or two after, or this is the latest I've had to wait a fucking week. So I will not be using them again. Fucking awful, but never mind. And next one I got for the PS4. This was actually recommended to me by a fellow YouTuber. I will leave a link to his channel below, but he goes by the name of Nesnate anyway. But yeah, he recommended this game to me because he'd played the episodes that were released on the PS4. He was playing them episode at a time, I believe. And he was doing a little thing on his Facebook page about them. And I said to him I hadn't played the game, but I was interested in checking it out, and he said that I really should. So when I heard it was getting an official release, when I heard it was getting an official release, I was right fucking on that. And that game is Life is Strange, limited edition, and it's cool. It comes in this nice little box, a little cardboard box, and it's got a few things in here. It's got director's commentary, soundtrack, 32-page art book, and obviously the game. So if we have a little look inside, it's a little bit awkward to get into, but if we have a little look inside, I spent fucking ages trying to get this back in, but we've got the game, which I have opened, haven't played it yet, but I will definitely check that out. So Life is Strange, a little art book, which I think is kind of cool actually. So see if I can take you through some of that. I'm not sure if you can see any of this, I kind of hope you can. But yeah, some nice still images of the game, some of the characters there, I presume. But yeah, the fucking thing looks really, really good, and I'm really keen on giving it a go. I've heard nothing but good things about it. And the soundtrack, which is this little bad boy here, just soundtrack, as you do. It kind of looks like one of those things, you know, when you got a band in high school and you'd fucking record your shit, and then you'd fucking make your own little art cover. Well, that's kind of what it looks like, so I can sympathise with this. I think it takes me back, that does. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And yeah. So all that together, and that costs $19.99 off of eBay. So that's a fucking pretty decent deal if you ask me. I'm really pleased with that. The seller had already opened it, the box. He hadn't opened the game or, well, he hadn't opened the game. The game was actually sealed. I opened that myself. Oh, there we go. Got it back in one this time. Pretty cool. So yeah, Life is Strange, $19.99 off of eBay. I unsealed the game because, again, the game came off the fucking spindle, which is a really common thing with PS4 games. It is starting to fucking annoy me. But yeah, they're to be played anyway. They're not to be collected, really. Well, I suppose it depends what your preference is. I mean, it's up to you. You buy the fucking thing. But I buy them to play them, so I will get around to that one hopefully soon. I've got a fucking massive backlog of games. I still haven't played The Walking Dead on the PS4 because I've got such a massive backlog. But I will get to it at some stage, for sure. Right. So that's all the PlayStation games out the way. Just going to check this fucking thing's still recording, and it is. Good job. Right. So yeah. Next, I'm going to show you the Nintendo Wii U stuff. Well, Wii and Wii U. I'm going to show you the Wii first. We were in game. When was it? We were in game. Must have been about a month and a half ago, something like that. And we were just having a look around the games. We normally have a look at the DS games and the Wii games because they've got like 3 for 2, which they've had on for like ages now. And we've generally picked out all the games that we wanted from them. They don't replenish their stock, so all the stuff still sat there. So we just went in, had a little look. We're convinced we didn't have this game, and that is Rayman Raving Rabbids TV Party. Monica absolutely loves the Raving Rabbids, so any Raving Rabbids game we get, we pick up. Or Rabbids game, should I say. So yeah, for $3.99, she was more than happy with that. And I was like, yeah, well, she was buying it, so she wants it, she can have it. We had a little look at the Wii U games, and I found 2 Wii U games that I was keen to get. This one was actually her idea. She wanted to pick this one up, and that is Watch Dogs. It's the Breakthrough Pack. Includes additional unlockable content. I'm guaranteed that's already been fucking used though. But yeah, so Watch Dogs in the Wii U. Again, well, I haven't played it yet, but I absolutely loved it on the PS4. And I was speaking to Shenmuzo. He was telling me that he really wanted to get it for the Wii U. I said that I'd heard bad things about it, but to try and get it for the PS4. What I'll do is, mate, I will check this out and let you know. Hopefully, you know, if you're watching the video, then you'll go, oh, he's picked that up on the Wii U. I will check it out and I will endeavour to let you know what it's like. Hopefully it'll be good. Hopefully I'll be amazed, because I really enjoyed it in the PS4. I thought it was a really, really good game, and I think everybody should check it out. Give it a little bit of love. And yeah, you never know, you might actually enjoy it. And this was, what was it? I can't remember how much we paid for it now. It's been that long. I kind of want to say like $7.99, but don't hold me to that. I think it was round about that. It was in that kind of price bracket, but I'm not entirely 100% sure because it was a while ago we bought it now. But yeah, Watch Dogs in the Wii U. It wasn't that expensive, otherwise we wouldn't have picked it up. And this one, which every time I go into game, they never have it. They did for a while when it was out. They had the box, but it was always out of stock. No idea why, it was just always out of stock. They just never got it in. And this game in particular is actually quite difficult to get out in the wild. It's fine, you can get it online, no problem, but out in the wild it's a bit of a fucker to try and track down. And that game is Tekken Tag Tournament 2, the Wii U edition. Really, really, really happy to have this finally. This is the one that I really wanted to get. I really wanted to get the Nintendo version because, basically because of the costumes. They're exclusive costumes in this game, which are Nintendo characters. So you can have like Mario and Luigi costumes. And I really wanted that. You can also get, what was it, Link was in there as well. So yeah, that's one of the reasons I wanted to pick it up, just because of the Nintendo exclusives. I will eventually get the PS3 version of this game, but I really, because obviously I've had all my Tekkens on PlayStation, I kind of want to keep that going. But this was a little bit of a sidetrack to that. I just wanted to get it for the Nintendo exclusives. Plus it plays really well. It's a very, very hard fucking game. We booted up the Wii U for the first time in like, I don't know, 6 months, and we blasted through this in one night. I completed it in no time at all. It's not that difficult. The bad guy, should I say, the big boss at the end, being unknown. Was it Jin? Jin? Was it Jin? No, Jun. Oh fuck! I forgot her name. Jun Kazama being the boss, and then she switches to a unknown. But yeah, that's the boss in the unknown as the boss in Tekken Tag Tournament anyway, but also the boss in Tekken Tag Tournament 2. But quite difficult, but not that difficult. I mean, if you master the combos and shit, you'll no problem with this game. But it just works really well on the Wii U, and the graphics are very good. I really love this game. This is probably one of my favourite games on the Wii U now. But that's probably me being biased, being a massive Tekken fan. But yeah, so we found this in game. It was $9.99, so I picked it up. And I remember the price for this one because I was spending fucking ages trying to find it, and finally got it. I was actually thinking I was going to have to go and get it off of eBay, but hey ho, never mind. So got all that now. So yeah, the purchases from game, not too bad. And yeah, they're getting used. Well, they will be getting used, so cannot argue with that. Right, taking a wee breather. Oh, still got a little bit left to get through. Right, check this camera's still on the go. Still going, not bad. Right, a couple of CDs to show you now. I was on a little bit of a exploring my past in terms of music route, and basically going back to my vlog, I was exploring old memories and trying to create new things, trying to create new memories in their place, just trying to get rid of bad demons and shit, and just try and get on with my life, kind of thing. So I was going back a while ago. One of my previous partners was really into this band, and I liked them as well. But I wanted to go back. I hadn't really listened to them properly in about 10 years. But I kind of wanted to go back and check them out again. So I went and picked up some CDs. That band is Nirvana. And I got Nirvana Incesticide, which is really good. Really fucking trippy. But I really, really love Molly's Lips. Who doesn't? Son of a Gun. And what was it? Turnaround. Stain is a good one as well. Good songs on that. It's a really, really good album. And Dive. Can't go wrong with that. In Utero. Deluxe Edition. I was never a massive fan of this one back in the day, but this has got a load of bonus tracks and demos and shit. So that's why I picked that up. I actually have these CDs anyway, but they were fucked. They were all scratched up and skipping songs, and I just want to check them out again. In Utero is a really fucked up album, and I know that already from previous, having listened to it a long time ago, but I got this one off of eBay for like a $5, so it wasn't too bad. Incesticide was like £2, and this one came with a book. It's Nirvana Alternative Albini Mix, and this is basically the Steve Albini remix of In Utero. It's basically the original mix of In Utero before they changed it. For what you see, what you hear now isn't how it sounded, and this is how it sounded initially, which it's not really that good. It's got a couple of extra tracks on it. I'm not going to say one of them, but the Marigold, verse, chorus, verse, Oh the Guilt, and one with the initials MV, which I'm not going to say, but you all know what it is. But yeah, the Alternative Albini Mix, it's not that good, but it wasn't much money, so I thought, fuck it. I've got a lot of like Queen pirates and Wasp pirates and stuff, so now I've got a Nirvana one, so it's not too bad. But yeah, so that was it. A couple of DVDs to show you now as well. Basically all films that I really wanted to see. First up is, I actually got this on release day, and that is Legend, starring Tom Hardy as the notorious Cray twins from the 60s. Yeah, we all know the Crays anyway. We all know about them. If you're from the UK, you'll have a basic understanding about them. Notorious gangsters from London. You wouldn't want to mess with them, put it that way. But this film portrays them really well, I think, and I think Tom Hardy does a fucking good job. Oh. Being Ronnie and Reggie Cray. So, great to film. Highly recommend picking it up. Not as violent as I was kind of expecting it to be and kind of wanting it to be, but no, it's a very good film. It's very deep, and it gets to explore the characters quite well, because they do have both varying personalities. But yeah, so I would highly recommend checking that out. Very well shot. Next up is The Martian. Well, basically I'm a massive space buff. I absolutely love anything to do with space, planets, astronomy, that kind of thing. And yeah, this was right up my street when it was announced. The Martian. It is very good. It's quite a long film. I mean, it's not something you can sit down and watch in an hour and a half. I think it's roughly about just over 2 hours long, 2 hours 20 minutes. but it's really good. It says it's utterly thrilling, great escapist entertainment, and they're not wrong. Plus there's quite a lot of comedy in it as well, which kind of breaks the mood, lightens the mood a little bit, because it's times it gets quite serious, and then there's times that there's just a joke or a one-liner that'll just come out of the blue, and it's really fucking funny. I highly recommend picking this film up and checking it out. And just the special effects, the visuals and everything about it is just absolutely fantastic. And the storyline as well, really, really good. I'm considering reading the book. I usually don't, but I am considering reading the book, so I might go and check it out. But yeah, I would just watch it. It's a really good film. This one I haven't watched yet, and that is Spectre, 007 Spectre. I do like James Bond films, so I am really looking forward to this. And my mum picked this one up for me. So yeah, definitely checking it out soon, hopefully. Just waiting for the missus to find a little bit of time so we can sit down and watch it. But yeah, Spectre. So, that's the DVDs. Now on to Game Boy. I think the camera just went off. No, the camera's still going. I got 7 minutes. Holy shit. Right, going on to Game Boy now. I've got 5 Game Boy games to show you. First up, we got... Right. Adventure Island. Awesome. And we got Adventure Island 2. All off the same seller. He was selling these together for $12.99 for the pair. I thought, you know what, fuck it, picking that up. I kind of been on a little bit of a Game Boy kick. I went through all my Game Boy games and sort of organised them all. Got them all set out properly. And yeah, I realised that there's a load of them that I've got missing. Adventure Island 1 was one of them. I had that, but I don't know where it went. So I now have it back, but I've got Adventure Island 2 to accompany it, so that's pretty awesome. And I also picked up these. F1 Pole Position, that was $3.99. And this one was $2.49. And that is Jordan versus Bird 1-on-1. Yep, never had it, so awesome. And this last one was $3.59, I think. Barbie, Game Girl. It came with an instruction booklet. Come on. Fucking having it. So yeah. I know. But there you go. Game Boy games. 5 Game Boy games. One with a manual. Has to be Barbie. But there you go. You gotta have a bit of Barbie in there. You gotta have a bit of Barbie. I always say that. Always gotta have a bit of Barbie. So yeah, really pleased to get those in the collection. And last, but certainly not least, you'll be wondering where the fuck the Master System games are. Well, the Master System games... Oh shit. Hold on a minute. Oh fuck. Oh, got a little pile here and it's not sitting right, so it's annoying me. But yeah, so I've got some Master System games to show you now. These games, I have been... basically, it's getting hard for me to find them now because... Obviously, with the amount of Master System games that are out there and the amount of games that I have compared to ones that I need, getting the ones that I need is very, very tricky now. So, I managed to track down 3. Really pleased, and that's a fucking amazing thing to do anyway. But first one is Zillion. Now, I have Zillion 2, and yeah, I kind of need to replace the manual in it because it's been wrote on. But Zillion 1. Really pleased to have that in my collection. I had to get it all the way from Germany because I couldn't find one over here in good condition. This one's alright. I mean, it'll do until I get a replacement manual. Maybe a replacement inlay as well. As you'll see, it's a little bit cut off in the corner here. But not much I can do about that. But yeah, from Germany, I think it was like roughly about £22, something like that. And now have Zillion 1 and Zillion 2 in the collection. So that's a tricky-ish one to get out the way. So I'm happy with that. Next up we have, this one's all the way from America. I could have probably waited and got it here in the UK, but I was kind of a little bit impatient and I'd just been paid. And I really wanted to get this because this was one of the ones that I was going to get initially from Australia. When I got that big bundle of rare games from Australia. I got the mail order, Power Strike and all those kinds of games. I also got Alf from Australia as well. This was going to be one of them, but I passed it up at the time, so I thought, well, I can get it, but I'll get it nearer the time. So, I got it from America, when was it? Fuck knows. A little while ago now, probably about a month ago. and that is King's Quest, Quest for the Crown. Really pleased to get this one out of the way. Another tricky-ish one to get. It's tricky to get complete, so it's nice to have one complete. And again, that came from Australia. That cost about 39 something odd, I can't remember. There was better condition ones, but this was slightly cheaper. And it was in a condition that I thought was okay, so took a punt on it, and it came through in pretty decent nick. The box, obviously, the tag at the top's come off, but I'm not too bothered about that. Just pleased to have it in the collection, so that's good. And the last one is one that I had to get from France because I couldn't find a good condition one over here. Seriously, I am traipsing all of eBay trying to find these games now, and it's getting to the point I have to get them from other countries now because it's really hard to find them here. This one does come up quite a lot here, but just not in as good condition, and this one was in good condition from France. A little bit more, but I fucking went for it anyway, and that is Golvelius, Valley of Doom. It's got the hanging tab, which is always a boost, and the inlay is in fantastic condition, as is the inside, so I'm really pleased with that. And the manual as well. Always a bit worried about the manual because I don't want to pick up an American one if there's a European version, but the good way to check is if you look at the back of the manual, if it says printed in Japan, then you're on to a winner. It's a European one, because it'll always have like an American or a New York or whatever on the back of the American ones. So a little trick Ricky taught me, I never knew that beforehand. But yeah, Golvelius Valley of Doom, and that was, I think that was like $29.99 from Paris, because it came in, it said Paris on the box. So yeah, not too bad. But anyway guys, that's pretty much it. The only other thing I found out in the wild was some DS touch pens, which I needed because I've actually gone and I knew I was going to forget this. I knew I was going to forget this one. I've got 3 minutes left in that fucking thing. So, come in here. Oh, shit. So yeah, basically the story is, I got given a Nintendo DSi. I got given one for free. And it's a DSi XL. One of the technician engineer guys at my work, he comes up every now and again and fixes your problems. If there's any, he'll come up and fix them. He's a massive gamer as well, and he's been getting rid of some of his collection. He's actually got some games he's still to give me for the PSP, which I really can't wait to get. But yeah, he said he had a spare DS XL. He was going to sell it on eBay. I says, well, you know, how much you want for it, because I could use one. And he just gave me it. So that was really awesome of him. So thanks very much, Greg, if you're watching. But yeah, Nintendo DSi XL. So that's really, really cool. It does work. It doesn't have a charger. So I'll get a charger for it. And it didn't have a stylus pen. So I went out and got for £1 from the cash generator in Aberdeen. Cash converters closed down, but cash generator opened up. So yeah, so that's awesome. So thanks very much, Greg. So all that for £1, basically. Can't all go wrong with that. Right, so that's it. Take it easy. Thanks very much for watching. Please rate, comment and subscribe, and check out the channels that I've mentioned in this video in the links below. And yeah, have a good one. I shall see you soon for episode 106. Hopefully that'll be in the next couple of months. I haven't picked up anything recently. I've got a couple of things coming from like America and Spain, but yeah, as soon as I have enough to do a video I shall do one. But I shall see you soon. Bye for now.